Hello, I'm Richard Chastain, Fire Chief for the City of Tullahoma. Today we're here to talk about cooking safety when it involves turkey frying for this Thanksgiving. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through a few steps that we want you to take in preparing and cooking a deep fried turkey. First up is what type of extinguishers to use. Today we have Amber Steele that's going to explain that to you. Amber?
Hey, thanks, Chief. Okay, I'm going to talk to you guys about some fire extinguishers that are good to use for while you're cooking turkeys. Basically, this one is a water extinguisher, which you definitely don't want to use on hot grease, because if you actually spray water on hot grease, we all know that it goes big boom. This is actually a Class K fire extinguisher. These are basically used for professional restaurants and things like that. So unless you have this in your home, you probably won't have availability to use that. And then this is a basic ABC. This is what we want to probably use. You need to have one of these before you start cooking your turkey. This actually is good for boiling liquids, which is good for grease. So that's what you want to have before you start cooking a turkey. And to tell you now about preparing the turkey cooker, here comes Firefighter Gage Morrison.
Thanks, Amber. Today we're going to talk about properly positioning your turkey cooker. You don't want to have it real close to your house. You don't want to have it under your covered porch or anything like that. So a nice safe open area like this. You also want to have your gas line right here, not all coiled up, possibly tipping over your turkey cooker. You're going to want to check your fittings, make sure that there's no leaks. Use soap and water, look for bubbles. You don't want to have your propane too close to your turkey cooker, because there is an open flame down there. And also, if you do have an emergency to where something does happen, you need to try to cut off your gas as fast as you can. Someone call 911 and grab your extinguisher and try to put it out. Now to talk about the good stuff, cooking the turkey, is Lieutenant Randy Bean.
Thank you, Gage. Now we're going to talk about how to go through the process of cooking the turkey. So one of the first things we want to do is make sure we've got our personal protective equipment on to protect our hands while we're working around this hot equipment. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to check the temperature of the oil that we're heating. We want to make absolutely certain the oil temperature never gets greater than 350 degrees. If it's overheated, it can actually flash and cause a fire without even dropping onto the hot surfaces below. So what we're going to do first is we're going to remove the cover, carefully, remembering all of these things are very hot. And then we're going to use the simulated turkey we're going to position ourselves where we're near their fuel source. We're going to take the turkey over the top, and we're going to make absolutely certain this turkey has no ice in it. It cannot be frozen. If it has ice, this will be a catastrophic event. You will get hurt. There will be a fire. So once we're in position, we know our food is safe. We'll lower it slowly into the liquid. There's going to be a aggressive reaction when you do that. The oil is going to boil up. If you've selected your oil level correctly, you'll be able to lower the turkey all the way into the oil without it flowing over. And the way you want to do that is you want to hook this turkey up in the oil before you heat the oil, so that you still have a couple of inches at the top of the canister. All you need to do is cover the turkey with oil. So once it's in place, you'll be able to release, start your timer, the time required per pound of turkey. Carefully recover the cooker and constantly monitor while it's cooking. You want to get the temperature back to 350 degrees, but not over 350, and monitor the process throughout until it's done. Once you're finished, you want to cut off the gas, eliminate the flame, and then you can remove the turkey and start to let it drain. Now I'm going to simulate what would happen if the oil level was too high in the can when you start the cooking. You drop the turkey in, the oil level's too high. I'm using water today, non-flammable materials, but you'll be able to see what happens with the liquid. As I start to lower the turkey in, the turkey will displace more area than the oil has space to go. It's going to flow over. Had this been oil, you would now be in the middle of a fire. That is the risk in the process. Next up will be Captain Jeff Smith.
Hey, thanks, Randy. Good job. Hope everyone has enjoyed this short public service announcement. Hope you got something out of it. And just to reiterate, if something goes wrong, call those 3 magic numbers, 911, and we will come running and do anything we can to help you. And on behalf of the Tullahoma Fire Department, I want to wish you a happy and safe Thanksgiving.